bought this at Michael's today, and I thought it'd be super cute to paint and hang on the front door. I bought Avery some pearlescent watercolor cakes, which I thought was funny because I asked my husband to ask her if she had a preference between watercolor and acrylic. Just, I don't know what I thought she was going to say, and she said that she likes to use both. I just thought it was kind of funny that she even has a preference. So now we're going to have some arts and crafts time. What are you going to paint? Do you have a scene in mind?
I was thinking on that. And also, how do you get paint on a paintboard?
Well, we would need you'd probably need to use the plate to put some of the paint on it, because obviously that won't fit in this little
cup
guy. Yeah.
What are you doing in the kitchen?
He wants to see what you're doing in your kitchen.
this way, but they try to teach you the correct form and way to do something. And you know, if I mistakenly call a crochet hook a needle, they're like, it's a hook, but just so judgy. And I find it interesting because that's not what I was anticipating. Anyway, I've got to stop filming so I can to my kick a hole in the sun music to get amped up for this program. That's what I'm doing. Hello. Oh my gosh, I'm sweating. Hold on. Okay. I love having a cardigan in my car because I like the security. Because I'm usually cold. Except I'm sweating right now. Oh, I'm speeding. Whoops. I mean, I wasn't speeding. I was going the speed limit. I'm gonna run some errands today. I have to drop some clothes off to a consignment shop or like a resale shop. I guess that's the same thing, but yeah, I guess it's a consignment shop. And I have to pick up an order from Kohl's, and I have to go to a Gordon food service. I don't. Is that something that everyone has, or is that just a Michigan thing? I guess I could look. I know they're based in Michigan, and I feel like it's everywhere. I actually have no idea, but it's like a food supply place, or you can get, I mean, you don't have to have a food supply or have a restaurant or anything, but they have a lot of like larger quantities of, it's like a small Sam's Club basically. And that's where we get our popcorn supplies for school, and I am the popcorn lady. We get supplies. Oh my gosh, I'm so annoyed because I was going to. I'm annoyed with myself because I'm an idiot. I ordered the Elephant Chipotle, what was it here? Palette, and I didn't even realize this was going to happen, but then they emailed me a coupon for free chips and guacamole for Chipotle, which is like an $8 value because Chipotle is expensive. And I freaking deleted the email. I'm gonna be right at Chipotle. So what? I don't know what this like is. So I'm kind of annoyed that I'm very annoyed that I did that because I was really looking forward to my free chips and guacamole. I am gonna be late. Oh my gosh, I hate being late. I'm sorry. Here's a story for you where you watch me eat cheese. My child, they have PE 2 days a week in her grade. I think next year it'll go up to 3 days a week, but it's 2 days a week right now. And they have different units that they do. And they're in a basketball unit right now. And Avery really likes basketball, which, here's the thing about Avery. When she gets this from me, I am not an athletic person. I'm not very coordinated. I'm just not an athletic person. I never played sports when I was a kid. I didn't want to play sports when I was a kid. I'm just not an athletic person. Avery is basically the spitting image of me in every way, down to that fact. She is not coordinated, but she likes trying to play certain sports. She's also very hard on herself, and she wants to be the best at everything right away, even though I've told her probably 7,000 times at this point, you are not going to be the best at everything right away. That's not how life works. You have to practice, and if you want to be good at something, you have to practice. You're not going to be good at everything right away in school or in life or sports, crafts, whatever you're doing. Some people are, kind of naturally better at some things more than others. You you are better at some things in your class than other kids, and they are better at things that you aren't as good at. And that's how life is. That's just how it is. And that's fine. I want you to, try to do the best that you can, but I know that you're not going to win everything, get every answer correctly. I want you to do the best that you can, but I know that you are not always going to be the best. And I don't want you to think that you need to be the best either. And she's like, okay. But she's still, it's very hard on herself. And so I guess last week they were doing, they're in 2nd grade. It's not like intense basketball, but they were shooting baskets, and she missed every shot that she took. She just didn't make it in the basket at all. And she was almost in tears because she does not like to fail. And the PE teacher was like, listen, you might miss every shot that you take today, but you're trying so hard, and that's what I want to see. It's totally fine. He basically told her the same thing I always tell her. You have to practice to get better at things, and you're trying to do your best, and that is all that matters. And my mom had picked her up that day, and so she was telling my mom about it. And Avery, once something is past, like once something has happened and it's done, she just brushes it off. She's like, yeah, it's fine, whatever. So she didn't even mention it to me. And my mom was like, how's Avery doing? Is she doing okay? I'm like, yeah. And she told me what was going on, and I said, oh. And she said that, she was the only kid in her class that didn't make one single basket. And then I was like, oh my gosh, okay. Now I need to buy a freaking basketball hoop so my kid can practice. And then I thought, well, wait, is that putting pressure on her to do something that she doesn't want to do? Because I think that there is so much pressure put on children to be the best and to be busy all of the time. And you have to be doing an after-school activity, or you have to be doing this. And I think that there is just way, way too much pressure put on children. And I think it's wiring them to be anxious. Personally, this is my unprofessional, just a mom who's observed other children opinion. You do not have to be busy all of the time. You need to learn how to relax. We both know she just tries so hard, and we've had her teacher tell us she's so hard on herself. And I said, I know. You would think that we did that. It's the opposite. I've told, I don't want her to do nothing, but she's 7. I don't want her to have this much pressure on herself. There's no point. This was her teacher last year, but she said she's very hard on herself, and she wants to get everything right and be the first and be the best. And I said, I know. So I was telling him about the basketball thing, and he was like, oh, man, she's so hard on herself. She tries so hard. And I said, I know. I want to get her a basketball hoop now. Is that putting pressure on her to be better at something than she, where's the line of okay, I want to support you because she does like basketball. She said multiple times, I really like the basketball unit that we're in. So I've said, okay. And, a basketball hoop some of them are expensive. Anyway, long story short, we did buy a basketball hoop last night because my husband can also play with her, because I don't know anything about basketball. I'm not the one who can teach her I know nothing about basketball. Other than there's a ball and I don't even know how many players are on a team. Honestly, if you told me that the Detroit Pistons weren't even a team anymore, I'd be like, is that new? I don't know anything about basketball. I know nothing. I'm not the person to teach her this. That's my husband. Crap, I'm so close to being on time. Anyway, so we were doing that yesterday, and it took forever to set up because it has, I don't even know what it has. It had 1,000 pieces, which is good because I don't want it to be 3 pieces, But it took forever to just put together. I just felt so bad, and after it got done much later than we intended, but after we put it together, we let her like stay up a little later just so she could, I mean for like 3 minutes, stay up, you know, a few minutes later so she could practice shooting hoops and stuff. And after she went to bed, my husband was like, she was trying so hard, she didn't make one. And I said, I know, but this is the whole point. She wants to practice. I don't even know what I'm trying to say. Oh no. Oh crap. Okay, there's a car right there, but it's cool. I'll just back up. Oh my gosh, people are freaking morons. It's not hot enough for air, but it's too hot to not have some sort of air. It's not even hot, it's 70, but you know, like I need some, I had to buy Chipotle, and then while I was in there, I was like, whoa, I can't just get chips, I need a protein. Customer service, you guys. Customer service is so important because I know that you might not want to do your food. Here's the thing. I am so nice to retail workers, food service workers. I am so nice to them because that's a hard job. I've never worked in food service, but I've worked retail, and people are a-holes, and they're rude, and they're just, it's not fun. So, I am very nice to people. What are you doing? This person is going 30 miles an hour. What are you doing? Sometimes I think, you kind of get why people are dicks to you. Why is it? Okay. For example, when someone says have a nice day, the very least you could say is thank you. It would be, very nice if you said thanks, you too. Instead of just, Come on, guys. Come on. dog's heart and the valve and what's going on, and he was so nice. I was so impressed. I mean, it was $460, and now Buster's on like a $50 a month heart medication, but he's just such a good boy. It comes with a lid. Oh gosh. Oh man. Easy off with my eye. Freaking bear. Oh wow. We have a bag of honey mix. What are you? A quart bag. Wow, that's really nice. A box of Miracle Grow plant food. Some Lowe's gloves. Where's my plant? It's right here. I got basil. Oh, it smells so good. We got some groceries today. We wanted to stock up on some frozen orange juice for smoothies, and then of course we saw some delicious ice cream flavors. Scooperman, which is Blue Moon, Black Cherry, and Vanilla, and then this Midnight Black Raspberry sounds delightful, so we needed to try that. And then Avery eats pineapples like there's no tomorrow. We wanted to make some smoothie bags, so we got some frozen fruit for that. Peaches and raspberries. I want to break up the strawberries. Mozzarella for making pizzas. Some sandwich cheese, mushrooms for pizzas, grapes. That grape doesn't look good, but that's okay. Delicious grapes. Some potatoes, Gala apples, which are our favorite. Delicious. Some baby carrots, some regular carrots, strawberries, blueberries, bananas. I needed an onion. Got some ground beef for something, some oat milk, and also some orange juice for smoothies. My husband wanted to try this like German beer. I don't know. Protein bars for Avery for snack time. Dented can of pineapples, which are just fine, but 10% off. So yes, I will take those. Thank you so much. Also some bacon, because bacon. Extra crispy rounds and tater tots. Some cherry toaster strudel. Yes, please. That sounds delicious. And then we eat a ton of green beans. So we had some green beans, and then these are great for like a quick side for dinners. I wanted to get a new surface cleaner. I really like the Mrs. Meyer's, and I love mint, so I wanted to grab that. I'm done with mine. And then this Clean Cult all-purpose cleaner. I really like this. You just refill your soap container, and blue sage sounds delicious. And then this Meyer had Essence nail polishes that I don't see at my Meyer. I don't know why. And I wanted to try these because I like this brand. It's $1.99. You'll see those at a haul. And so that is our grocery haul. Now the produce gets a vinegar and water bath. Get clean, little guys. Get clean. Here's a little kids clothing haul for you. H&M was having a really great sale on their basic like tank dresses, and so I wanted to purchase those, but I got the rest of these t-shirts at the Children's Place. I think they were $4.99, and a few from Target and a few from Old Navy. Primarily the Children's Place though, because my child, you know how they do. They grow like a weed. So she had like no t-shirts that actually fit her. And these are super cute, and they don't have like, I don't think shirts with sayings on them unless it's like a pun or something. I don't know. But she thought these were all so fun. And I mean, it's a taco shirt and a hamburger shirt. Like, how do you not love that? But these tank top dresses that we buy from H&M, she pretty much lives in them all summer. They're so comfortable, but she can still play and, have a cute outfit on. But they're very comfortable, and they're regular price $4.99, and they were on sale for $3.99. You cannot beat that. So we stocked up on those. She was very excited about the leopard, and I thought, how are you, my kid? All right, let's try this angle. I moved you over to the other side. Oh, that's a puppy! Another day, another car ride. I actually love driving. Do you guys like driving? I know a lot of people are like, I hate driving. I don't ever want to drive. I love driving. Partially because I just like driving, and partially because I get super car sick. And I have my entire life. When I was a kid, I always got car sick. I've never been able to read in a car or even look at my phone. Well, as an adult, if I'm a passenger. Didn't have a phone when I was a kid. I never able to do anything other than sleep or just, stare at things out the window and try not to get sick. Drink a lot of Sprite and ginger ale when I was a kid, because if we went on long car trips, which we did because we moved across the country multiple times, and I've just always had those little like wintergreen mints that you get at, well, we always got them at, I don't even know where, gas stations, the wintergreen mints that are like pink and soft, they're like lozenges. I've just always gotten car sick. And then I feel like it got a little better as I got older, and then now it's getting worse. So I just drive everywhere. But I also love driving. I don't mind driving at all. But I know a lot of people don't like driving. Like if I were a celebrity and I needed a chauffeur, I would die because I would be nauseous all the time. That's not fun. I don't want to be nauseous all the time. Today I'm going to a book sale because one of the libraries around here is having a, hopefully I self-tanned my face and hopefully it doesn't look terrible. I can't really tell because I have sunglasses on. I am looking for, I love books, so. But I'm also looking for, we're having a book drive at our school, and this is a great way to get slightly used books for the library at a much cheaper price. So that's what I'm doing today. And then I have to go to Old Navy to return some leggings because I bought 3 of their, I think they're called the Elevate leggings. They were on sale a couple weeks ago for generally how I roll. I really enjoy being warm.